Liquidation motivation on our first live auction. We are almost ready to go. You gotta bear with us a little bit here, guys. It's the first time for us doing whatnot, so we are trying to figure everything out. Hey guys, welcome to Liquidation Motivation, and we started whatnot. Camera is sideways. Is my camera sideways, anybody else? All right, so what is whatnot? So whatnot is an online auction platform that is kind of revolutionizing the resale industry. You know, I'm a little late to the game. Well, I think I'm late to the game. I thought I was late to the game, but the minute I start talking about whatnot to everybody in my community, to everybody on my Facebook, to everybody who shops at my store, to my neighbors, to my friends, to my, to my family, nobody frickin' is on there. I think it's such a young platform and has a huge opportunity to grow that the time to get in, when's the best time to plant a tree? Right, 10 years ago. When's the second best time? Today. I might be late to the party, but I'm telling you, this is a big party and it's only gonna get bigger. It's only gonna be huge. But it's a different kind of platform, right? There is growing pains when you get into any auction business. You can talk to even the biggest auctioneers, the people that are taking the Amazon mediums, the Amazon LPNs and putting them in auction platforms. They're paying, let's say, 11 to 13% of retail for the Amazon stuff, and they're selling them at 30 to 35% of retail. So they're getting 200, 300% on their money on the merchandise. The same thing can happen on whatnot once you build your community. Anybody who starts in this auction space loses money to begin with. For the first 30, 60, 90, 120 days, you're gonna lose money. But once you build up your followers, if you're, I have somebody called me today who's doing whatnot, and he's like, we're doing horrible, we're only getting 9 people per video. I'm like, well, you're doing something wrong. Either you're not entertaining enough, maybe you're not likable. You gotta build your community in these platforms in order to get the bids. Because once you can get to that 20% of retail value, 30% of retail value, then it's just a numbers game. Then it's just how much stuff can I sell? How much stuff can I auction off? How much stuff can I get through on a daily basis in order to profit? Right? Like I've been selling some Macy shoes on that line. My cost on Macy shoes are $10 a pair. But I'm selling Macy shoes for $5 a pair right now. But when the buyer buys it for $5, they're gonna like my channel and they're gonna come back and watch, right? Eventually they'll go to 7, eventually they'll go to 10. Once I get to 10, I'm at my break even. But once I get 200, 300, 400 people in my auctions, when I'm auctioning, they'll sell for $20. $100 shoes, $20, it's a bargain for the retailer, for the person buying for themselves. It's a steal for them. But for you, it's a simple doubling of your money. And that's all you care about on this platform. eBay is long tail. $100 pair of shoes, you try to get 50, 60 bucks on eBay. And you wait until the right buyer comes along to buy that product. But not on whatnot. On whatnot, you just wanna move. You just wanna move the merchandise. If you're in the liquidation business now, you know that shit is everywhere. There's merchandise everywhere. Right now, the market is so flooded. Notice how all prices are coming down on seems like a lot of the loads because these contract holders are saturated with inventory. They have hundreds of trucks available right now all over the country. Prices, you can find good deals everywhere. So to blow through those good deals, whatnot is the perfect channel, the perfect opportunity, the perfect score for anybody in the liquidation business. Now you can still do your pallet sales, you can still do your higher end stuff on eBay. I don't know if I recommend selling a 500, like we have some $1,500 drones. I'm not gonna put that on whatnot and sell them for 300. That's probably an eBay item. But when you have shoes, if you can look over here at all the LPN stuff that we're selling in this is both FC and LPN merchandise that we're selling in our whatnot auction. It's just the better way, for the long tail items. Blow the long tail items out, hopefully you make a little bit of money. Hopefully you can double your money on them. You're not paying a lot for them anyways. So if you can double your money on them, move on to the next product. This is the perfect, no friction website to 10x your income. And I recommend it to everybody. What I want everybody to do is go ask 10 of their closest friends. Hey, are you on whatnot? Nobody I know is on Whatnot. Nobody. Very few people. Very few people. This market has, I mean, if you listen to Gary V says live online auctions are the hottest, latest thing. He used to say TikTok. He used to say Instagram. He used to say, Facebook promoted ads. Now he's saying online live auctions, and he's right. You know, you can take any category and you can get hundreds, if not thousands. Some people get thousands of watchers on their auctions. If you're good, if you're funny, if you're selling a good product, you can get thousands of people watching your auction. And then how many people do you need to bid on your stuff? You just need 2 people to want something. 2 people. They'll bid it up past fair market value, you know, past your profit point, and then you're making a lot of money. Then you're making good money. I see liquidators all over the country starting Whatnot, doing Whatnot channels, and it is a fantastic way to add additional revenue. Every auction that I'm doing right now, I do a 2 or 3 hour auction. You know, I'm bringing in about $1,500 per auction. Which is not a lot right now, but I expect that same auction, if I was to repeat the auction after 90 days when I have my community built, I'm gonna double that amount or triple that amount, because more bidders, more money, more profit. More bidders, more money, more profit. And you gotta get to that level of profitability. You gotta get there. And it takes time, it takes effort, it takes persistence, and it takes patience. Most of all, patience. So once you get there, once you get to that level, then just the sky's the limit. There's people out there that have some of the best Whatnot channels right now are getting pretty close to retail on items. You know, they're buying higher value stuff, you know, like a $200 dress or a $200, I don't even know the upscale brands. I have no idea. But a $200 shirt that's on Whatnot, you know, could go for $160 on these channels. More money than they're getting even in the outlets, in the outlet malls. So they can buy from the outlet malls and make money off it, but they're not. They're buying pallets, they're buying truckloads, and they're getting them at a fraction of the cost. But community is the number 1 thing that you need to build. Why do I have something running right now?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not sure how to stop it.
Yeah, don't bid on that. I'm not sure what we did there. So this is all stuff we're gonna put on our next Whatnot auction. And how the Whatnot platform works is you do a 15-second auction, right? 15-second auction. So like this projector, you know, we started at $1. We start everything at $1, and we do a 15-second auction. If they bid in the last 3 seconds, it adds 3 more seconds onto the time. So an auction could last 30 seconds, a minute, or longer, I guess, if people keep bidding. But you know, that's one way that you can do it, is just add time on at the end, which I kind of like right now because we're not getting full value out of stuff. But once you build a community, if you got 1,000 people watching your auction, they do 10-second sudden death auctions where people just bid as fast as they can. And this item goes for $60 in literally 10 seconds, right? You know, these probably retail for, I don't know, 80 or $100, but you're getting you're getting a huge percentage on the merchandise once you build your community up. Remember, it's all about community. But so 15-second quick auctions. So your whole goal in Whatnot is just to auction off as much stuff as you can, Now, we're not very organized in my warehouse yet because I'm still learning how Whatnot organizes your auctions after they end. And then you have to ship them out, guys. So everything has to be, well, you can do a local pickup option. So we do that for everybody that lives around our area, in our store, you know, around our store, or the people that go to our bin store, they do local pickup, saves them on the shipping. But you'll have people from Alaska, you'll have people all over the country bidding on your items, and you have to ship them out. Now, the good thing is that Whatnot handles all the money for shipping and tells you what box to put it in, and you know, if you buy 2 things, it might show you like $8 shipping for these 2 things, but if it can be bundled in one package, they only charge the buyer $8 for both items. So they don't really rip you off with the multiple items on shipping. And you might be able to bundle 5 things into one box, you know, and they only get charged the 1 shipping price. Because if it stays under, I don't even know all the rules yet. If it stays underneath 6 pounds and can fit into a medium-sized box, it's all the same price. It's all $7.99 or $9.99 depending on where they live. And you don't have to calculate shipping. You just have to put in there, boom, I'm doing priority shipping, and anything bigger than such and such gets ground shipping from USPS, and Whatnot handles everything else. All the payment for shipping goes through them. You don't have to deal with anything. So it's really, really nice. My experience so far has been fantastic. We are getting more customers in our bin store because they're coming here to pick up their Whatnot orders and stopping in our bin store. You know, we're getting hundreds and hundreds of people a week coming into our warehouse to pick up their Whatnot orders. And it's bringing a whole new level of clientele into our business. You know, we advertise on all the local Facebook groups, and you can put a link. Listen, you put a link for them to sign up. I'm gonna give you guys a link at the bottom of this video to sign up for Whatnot through my link. I get $5 free, you get $15 free when you sign up for the platform. And you need to be doing that all over the place. So I put an ad out there like, visit my Whatnot sale, right? And I put my link. So I'm paying $100 a day for my Whatnot advertisement to get advertised all over my area, within 10 miles of my area, for people to bid on my auctions, right? Because I want local pickup, because it's cheaper for them to buy local pickup. But every time someone signs up, I get $5 free. So if I get 20 people a day, it pays for my promoted ads. So basically, you get free promoted ads on Facebook to advertise your business because they're signing up for Whatnot, and you get the $5 referral fee. I mean, that's like a hack that I've never seen before. Free promoted ads on Facebook to promote your Whatnot stream. It just works. It's just the perfect scenario, guys. So do that. Promote your ads, get people to sign up for your auction. Once your community gets big enough, which with the promoted ads, you can 10x the speed of that. If you're gonna do it organically, it's gonna take forever, because how is Mary down the road 3 miles gonna know that you're doing a Whatnot program? She doesn't know that you're doing these auctions. So if you do promoted ads on Facebook, targeting everybody in your area, you're gonna get the customers, and you're gonna build your community, and then you're gonna start getting a fair price out of your merchandise, and you can move as much as you want. You can move as much as you can. It is the perfect storm of how to get rid of merchandise, how to get rid of stuff. And some stuff will shock you. Some stuff goes more than new. You don't know why. 2 people really wanted it, you know, and if you really want something, and you need something, you're willing to pay whatever the price is. It's a perfect scenario, guys. Whatnot is an awesome site for liquidators to move merchandise. We're gonna do our first item right now. So our first item is this charging line. You know, I hate going to gas stations and buying chargers. We have a lot of great stuff. We have a lot of stuff listed in our show right now. But look at how, I saw this charger yesterday. It's heavy duty, very heavy duty. And look what it does. So it's lightning into USB-C. You can use lightning or USB-C on it. And then the other side is USB-C. So lightning or USB-C to USB-C, start the auction. Let's see. Let this one go cheap. First item ever sold on Whatnot. You probably have to take a picture of this and frame it or something. There we go. Oh, we got 30-second auctions, man. How do we want to lower those auctions?
Hit the wrong button.
You hit the wrong button?
Yeah.
I thought in the settings I put it at 15 seconds. So come on, somebody bid $1 to get my first item out. Comes with this beautiful carrying case.
Right, 2,
It's
3.
in the box. Beautiful item. I'm telling you, this is probably a $20 or $30 charger. $20 or $30 charger. Our first item ever on Whatnot. 54 people here. Thank you. Sold for $3 to Jaime. Thank you, Jaime. Perfect, beautiful. Take some pictures of this guy. First item of 100,000 items that we're going to be selling on Whatnot. So we made a few mistakes when we first started. We used the Wi-Fi in my building to run our Whatnot channel. Believe me, you want to get direct wired because you're going to have problems. My camera was too slow. My camera was fuzzy. Everybody was complaining about my camera, but I was in the auction. I didn't want to stop it. So things probably went less than it should have, but I didn't care. I was rolling and I didn't want to stop. Now we have it all direct wired. So you can see here, we have a mini PC running our computer to our TV here. This is our camera and our ring light. And so we do the auctions right here behind this desk. So they see everything behind us, you know, which is our storage bins. So what you're gonna find out is that you're gonna have some buyers that buy a lot of your stuff. You know, you're gonna have like 10 buyers that buy 10 and 20 items every auction. So we have individual storage bins where we put their merchandise. So we know where to go when they pick it up, and we know if we need to ship it out where everything is. That's the hardest part, is staying organized in this business. Because if you're selling 200 items in one auction, imagine getting 200 eBay items in one day. I mean, that's like chaos, right? Because you're looking everywhere. Where did all my stuff go? Where is everything at? It's a little bit of chaos, and you got to develop a system for that. And you know, our system is these bins. You know, we have 100 of these bins, and all of our big bidders go into bins. All of our little bidders, people that buy 1 or 2 items, go in these black bin store bins that are on wheels, so we can wheel them around. We can lock them up. You know, because you don't want people messing with your auction items. Once you do an auction, that stuff needs to get secured, because if somebody takes something off the table and tries to buy it, you have no idea where it came from, right? And then they come in to pick up their auction item, or then you find out you got to mail it out and it's gone. So make sure you secure your auction items, get them out of the way. But organization is key, and believe me, we are battling to get organized right now. It'll get better. We'll figure out the system. We'll figure out how Whatnot, you know, organizes their listings in there, because you'll list 100 items and you think when you pull it up it's going to be 1 through 100, but it's not. It's not. I don't know if they go by alphabetical order. I don't know if they go by weight. I don't know what they do. But it's never in the order that you put it in there, and it causes a lot of stress. And you know, Whatnot kind of needs to figure out how they can do better on that part. But you know, so it's so important to be organized and keep your merchandise together. But this is our setup. This is perfect. I mean, it's nothing special. Anybody can do it. Webcam, light, computer. You know, I stand right there. You know, a lot of people put like different hats and stuff on. You know, I found this hat in a pallet here. I didn't know what it was, you know, and this is like a heavy duty hat here, but it comes to find out this is the hat like Beyonce wore in their country music video. And this is heavy. This has got to be worth some money, man. You know, I got this jacket. Look at my awesome jacket. You know, I get to put this jacket on whenever I'm doing my auction, so I look like a magician or whatever. I mean, the crazier things that you can do shows your personality. On the screen, right? Once again, the buddy of mine who's not doing so well, you know, they're just mundane and quiet. Next thing is this. All right, sold for $2. He calls me. How come I'm getting $2 for everything I have? You know, meanwhile, we're juggling, we're shooting off fireworks in the background, we're talking, we're cracking jokes. You know, when you start your auctions, you can select explicit comments. And so then you can swear, you can make dirty jokes, you can say whatever you want. Listen, if people don't like you, they don't have to watch you. But you have your own personality, and you're allowed to be your own person on these sites. And you've got to drum up that kind of excitement with your customers. And if you're just gonna sit, you know, hey, I did a video, my last video, I said, if you're gonna sit on your ass at a flea market and not try to sell shit, you're not gonna sell anything, right? You're not gonna sell anything. Same thing with Whatnot. You have to make it exciting for people. Make it fun for people. Give away things. Do crazy things on there. Don't care what anybody thinks about you. The minute that you're concerned what other people think about you, you're probably wrong. You probably shouldn't be part of the talent. There's people that are the shippers and the preparers, and there's the talent. The talent needs to be fun, exciting, and not care, because you know what? Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. Nobody cares how goofy you are, how ugly you are, how big your nose is, how balding you're going. Nobody cares out there. Nobody cares but you. So get over that part, get on there, have fun, do a bunch of sales, build your community, and I promise you, this is the greatest thing, man. This is the greatest thing. And people told me, don't make videos about this, because then everybody else will be doing it. Dude, this market is so untapped. So untapped. Like I said, go ask 10 people tonight. Go ask 10 people, hey, have you ever been on Whatnot? I mean, all 10 will probably say no. Definitely 9 out of 10 will say no. And then boom, you can get $5 each when you sign them up with your link, get them on your channel. Whatnot promotes your shows to them, and then start selling stuff. And that's what it's all about, right? Selling stuff, right? That's what it's all about. Guys, liquidation motivation. Today, we are Whatnot sellers. Thanks for watching my video. Like and subscribe. Hey, if you're not on Whatnot, hit my link below. Please use my link. Give me $5. I appreciate it. If you're watching my videos, please give me the $5 from the link. Go out there and make some money.